Hey everybody, welcome back. Falcon Zafehouse Diaries, The Walking Dead mod, which should be episode 7, if I'm correct, right? 7? I think it's 7. 7 sounds right to me. Anyway, I think it's time for us to breach over here, and we should be able to breach without much problems because that area has been searched before. There were no zombies inside. I think there was only like one zombie roaming around there last time we checked it out, so I think we should be fine. Let's load out our breaching thing, and let's also add the hard hats too, our new loadout for some defensive capability as well. And let's go ahead and breach with everybody right now. It's also 6 a.m., so the sun should be coming up. And it's pretty good for us. Alrighty, so there were no zombies inside the first bathroom. The whole location is silent. The small mob is gathering outside. That could be a problem, though. Now, this house, I don't really expect her to be too much for us. But let's see, are we hungry or anything? Not really. Any supplies in here? We have 10 snacks. What I want to do is actually start assaulting this factory as soon as possible. Right now that we're not necessarily tired. So I'm going to assault up here. Let's go ahead and load everything out. Let's add the hard hats to our new loadout. Save this up right here. And we're going to set up a straight up assault over here and then come back down here. Now, Maggie, Michonne, Rick, Glenn, Daryl assaulted the location. They didn't spot any zombies outside. Looking through the windows, they saw one zombie inside. They shot through the window and took out one of them. There are still zombies in there. Oh yeah, there's got to be more than one zombie inside of that factory for sure. So what more than likely we're going to have to do is send an investigation over here with Glenn, first and foremost. So Glenn, let me have you take the flashlight and the intense pair of binoculars. Give me some eyes on the zombies in here. Back over here, meanwhile he's doing that, let's see if we're going to search the location with Rick, Michonne, and Maggie. Daryl, you watch for zombies and report meanwhile. So let's see here. Glenn scouted around the perimeter of the factory using an intense pair of binoculars. He counted 0 zombies outside. Peering through the windows, he saw 5 zombies inside. Exactly. Good thing we didn't breach because I know there was more zombies in there. There had to be. Glenn returned from his recon. Maggie, Rick, Daryl, and Glenn ate 4 snacks. We found a carving knife and 6 snacks in the kitchen. We found a snack in the kitchen and a screwdriver and a switchblade. Michonne says almost all rooms have now been searched. So yeah, this house doesn't really have much for us. There is a lot of zombie activity around here. This could be problematic for us. Oof. I'm not too happy about that. Alrighty, so 5 zombies potentially in here, right? Let's come back up here and do another assault. Load out, go forward. Alrighty, Maggie, Michonne, Rick, Daryl, and Glenn assaulted the location. Looking through the windows, they saw 3 zombies. They shot them through the windows and took out 3 of them. Remember, there was allegedly 5 at least that we know of, so we should probably do one more assault. By the time we got back home, though, we were ready for a fight. Apparently, the small mob is actually trying to get in there now. Luckily, we got all of them. There was no injuries as well. Good. Yeah, there's a lot of zombie activity out here right now. It's kind of problematic. I should probably just go back home instead of actually risking it here, but I want to get this place completely done with so we can finally hit the hotel up. I know it's probably a bad idea on my part. I should really be more strategic about this. Like, if there's nothing going on, we should probably retreat into it safer, but I'm also a little bit anxious as well. Let's come back up here and do another assault. Plus, I do feel that we have enough, decent items to keep ourselves safe. Alright, so looking through the windows, they saw 1 zombie. They shot through the window and took out 1 of them. There's still zombies inside, and back in the temporary base, there was no other attack. Good. I'm going to do probably one more assault, and hopefully we get the other zombie that we saw, assuming we can. And then we'll probably finally breach in there. The factory is clear of zombies. Yes, that's the item. That's the event I was looking for. This tells you that you're going to be fine getting in there finally with no issues. So that's good to hear. Let's come in here now and just straight up breach then. And we're going to breach with, this is going to sound really crazy, but I'm going to leave some of the items that we brought along in this house for now. Because this factory's going to have a lot of items for us to actually go through. So right now I'm going to do a backpack only so we could carry more stuff back faster. I'm also going to take the intense flashlight so we could actually search for items faster in the location itself. I'm also going to take the pair of binoculars so we can keep an eye out for zombies meanwhile as well. And we are going to need some weapons in case they do come in their attack, though. So let's take the terrifying sledgehammer. Take the double-barrel crossbow. 10 quiver. We'll take double-barrel handgun. And that. I think that's fine. And we should take the hard hats as well. So I'm going to limit myself a little bit here to get inside. But that's because we know it's safe, and the less items we have, the more we can actually bring back home in one go. So we headed to the maintenance hatch in the roof. There were no zombies inside the area. A small mob is gathering outside the factory. Glenn took a packet of painkillers to deal with his injuries. He will be able to function better for a while. Rick watched himself in the shower in the bathroom. Okay, so good. We're in here, no zombies to deal with, but there's a small mob outside that we have to keep an eye out for sure with. Okay. Let's start off by searching the location, obviously. So Michonne, search the location for anything useful. Use Glenn. Use Rick. And you know what? Even use Maggie. The faster we're out of here, the better. And then we're going to watch for zombies with Daryl. Okay, let's go forward. Alrighty, Michonne and Glenn's constant bickering's getting everyone down. Rick and Glenn ate 2 snacks. Michonne, Glenn, Maggie, and Rick discovered an ammunition reloader and supplies. There's enough material and empty shells to last years. We found an angle grinder, a beacon, a circular saw, a crowbar, a drill, hacksaw, mop, 14 saucepans, and a screwdriver, and 20 wooden spoons in the first storeroom. We found a bolt-action rifle, circular saw, 13 cooking ingredients, which is actually pretty good. Crowbar, fire axe, flashlight, hammer, 18 quarrels, screwdriver, and a welder in the garage. Glenn knows that there is only 1 shower in the factory, and a quarter of the rooms have now been searched. There's a lot of search in here for sure, but we are finding some pretty decent items in the process. Maggie ate a snack. We found cooking ingredients in the garage, and 39 22R rounds, a beacon, bolt-action rifle, handgun, mop, spanner, 11 wooden spoons, a wrench, and we found spoons, hand axes, screwdrivers, sledgehammers, blah, 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 blah. Alrighty. 70%. Maybe one more will do it. We'll see. Hopefully. The faster we're out of here, the better. Rick and Daryl's constant bickering's getting everyone down. Maggie ate a snack. We found a drill, hacksaw. We found 2 snacks in the cafeteria and 2 packs of painkillers and 3 splints in the sick bay. All rooms in the factory have now been searched. Perfect. Okay. So now we need to get out of here as soon as possible. Let's not waste any time and dilly-dally around. So what I'm thinking we do, since it's not raining, we should be able to make it back home from here in one go. And I think that's what we're going to do. I might leave somebody behind here just to keep an eye out. Keep an eye out, or no? No, I think we should be fine. Let's just send everybody back home right now. So we're going to breach home, and we're going to take backpack, obviously. Now, we know there's no threats up there, so we could bring back our weapons now for sure. But at the same time, we want to get these cooking ingredients first as well. So yeah, we'll go down the line for sure. Right now we could carry 2.5 more, huh? We don't need all these wooden spoons, so we'll take what we do need and leave everything else behind. So, angle grinder, beacon, circular saws, crowbars, hard hats, we'll leave them behind for now. Ammunition, we'll leave our weaponry behind. So when we get back, we have something to defend ourselves just in case. I'll take the flashlights for now, which are always useful, and we can only take 0.5 more, huh? Well, I guess I'll take a wooden spoon then. And we are going to breach back home. Alrighty, so we got back inside. In one go, perfect. Now we have to come back. Breach, and we're going to take only the backpack with us. Everything else is going to stay behind. We should be safe getting back inside, right? Yes, it's starting to rain now. Oh, fuck, man. The rain's going to slow us down. We won't be able to make it back home in one go. We're going to have to take 2 hours to get back now. Damn it. This rain really came at an inopportune time. Especially with some zombies over here following our trip back and forth, by the way. Alrighty. Well, what we could do, maybe we should be able to make it to this house in 1 hour, so we could grab the items here and come to this house and then jump over here. It's still going to be the same, right? 1 hour, 2 hours, and then 1 hour, 2 hours, yeah. We're going to have to try it this way. I mean, it's a terrible thing because of the rain, but so be it. Let's breach back home. What do we need to take with us now? Spoons, we don't need those. We'll take the sledgehammers. We will take the... I'm leaving the good ones behind because I'll take those last. Pair of flyers, we'll take the mops, intense binoculars, intense flashlight, we'll take the hand axes, we'll take the hammers, and we'll take the fire axes. Crowbars, drills maybe. Well, backpack we obviously need. And beacon. That weighs 3 by itself, by the way. And circular saws and hacksaw and drill. Now that we're packed up. Alrighty, let's go forward. So we're not going to get... Oh, we got there in time? In 1 hour. That's surprising. That usually doesn't happen when it's raining. A lot of zombies over in this house, by the way. That's actually kind of terrifying. We should probably hold up in here for a while and probably just snipe zombies for a bit. Because this worries me in the long run. I don't know. I'm going to risk it here, but we should probably not do this right now. I should just probably snipe a few of those bad boys right now. Take the backpack. Should I snipe him? I don't know. Yeah, you know what? Let's just go for it. We gotta live dangerously sometimes here. So go forward. Nothing went down. Are we inside? Nope, we still need 1 more hour. Zombies are hot on our trail, though, so we gotta be careful with that one. We are now inside. Nothing went down. Good. Okay. Now, we need to make it back home quickly and grab all the rest of the important items. So we need a breach, take the bolt-action rifle, take all our ammunition. So I'm going to grab all the important stuff right now, and then afterwards we will just take over whatever's left over. So this is good. This is good. That's good. So now we have a choice here. Intense flashlight. We'll take some wrenches. We'll take... I guess we'll take the... Did we grab the beacon? We grabbed the beacon. Good. Screwdriver. Hacksaw. Circular saw. Angle grinder. That's all we can take, huh? Boy, oh boy. Let's do the wooden spoon then. Here, just max out on wooden spoons. Alrighty. Let's breach back home. Hopefully we should be fine. Those zombies hopefully shouldn't catch up to us, but I make no promises. We are 1 hour away from getting back home. We should be fine. Alrighty. This is amazing. So we're back home, and we pretty much did everything we wanted in the factory. We still have some items left over in the house that are kind of important to us, like the shells, and there's the shotgun still there, which is my shotgun. I want that back. But for now, at least we're back home, so we'll take some precautions here first. We're rested, tired, fresh, tired, and fresh. Okay, that's good to know. What I'm thinking is I don't think we need to take everybody to this house, or maybe we do. No, not really. 13 snacks. I don't think we need to take everybody here. I'm going to leave somebody behind. And more than likely, I'm going to leave Daryl behind, who happens to be tired. So Daryl, you are going to watch for zombies and report. Before we come back to this house, let me do a scouting mission with Glendo, because we haven't been there in a while, so we got to make sure it's going to be properly for us. Intense flashlight, pair of binoculars should be enough for that. And then everybody else just hang out for a while, take some rest time, and we'll see what Glenn has to tell us about this house here. He kind of one zombie outside, peering through the window, he saw one zombie inside. So 1 and 1 is what we're apparently looking at here, right? That's not too bad. So Daryl, you're staying behind still. We're taking everybody here, here, and here to breach. Since there are a few zombies there, we should probably take a few weapons just to be on the safe side, though. So let's go with the double-barreled handgun, the crossbow, and we'll take a few rounds, a few quarrels, and we'll also take a spiked baseball bat. We need 4 weapons at least, and the... you know what, let's just take the hardened baseball bat. That should be fine. Take the hard hats just in case as well. That should be enough. Let's go forward. Alrighty, so we made it over here, so that means that nobody fell on us here, which is good. Michonne, Rick, Maggie, and Glenn approached the house with the intention of breaking in. They had to spend some time trying to find a way in. We cleared the room, taking down one zombie. The whole location is silent. A small mob is gathering outside. Okay, Daryl says he's feeling secure back home. Well, you would be. You're over there by yourself with all those traps. Every location secured. We're the ones out here in the open. So we haven't completely searched his location. Do we want to do that now? We could. Watch for zombies with Glenn and report. And then we're going to search the location with Michonne, Maggie, and Rick. You are going to... Just give me a second hand here with searching location. Alrighty. Rick, Maggie's constant bickering, saying everyone down. All the rooms have now been searched. Okay, so we're done here. Let's see if we wanted to breach back home right now. What can we take and what are we leaving behind? Backpack is important. Let's grab all the weapons so we can modify them down the line. We'll take all the ammunition right now. We'll take the hard hats. We'll take the snacks. Oh, we need to leave some snacks behind. That's really bad because we need those in the bandages as well. So more than likely we're going to have to make one trip back here. So what I'm thinking we do is we're going to leave Glenn to watch for zombies and report. And then we have to remove some items here. Let's go ahead and just remove the spiked baseball bat, hardened baseball bat, double barrel crossbow, and the switchblade. And a few of these snacks. Okay, so we'll do it this way instead. Yeah. Alright, so you guys be careful going back home. Glenn, you hold the fort over here. Let's go forward. So they should have made it back in one go. Yes, excellent. Daryl, you're still staying behind. You guys are still coming back over here to breach. And Glenn should let you get inside relatively easy. Let's go forward an hour. They're attacking. What are they attacking? They're attacking my home base. That's fine. We have a lot of barricades over here. Daryl did mention there's a big group of zombies out there. A large mob, as a matter of fact. Well, let's hope that it holds up. It should, anyway. So, right now, I think we should now be ready to get back home once and for all. It's been a long... We've been gone from this place for quite a while now. Oh, we left the backpack behind, Falcon, you fool. That's fine. We should have enough to bring everything back. 8 of 22. We'll take the skipping rope, sure. Pair of binoculars, Furious Axe. Take the can of gasoline, bottle of spirits, bars of soap is always good. Keep them happy. Take the deck of playing cards, chess set, crowbar, carving knife, frying pan. I guess we could take just about everything, right? Yeah. Except for the scrap. That's fine. I don't even need the scrap. Alrighty, so we're back, ready to go back home. Finally, Daryl, let us in without any trouble, please. Daryl waited for the right moment to let Glenn, Michonne, Rick, and Maggie inside. We ate 2 small meals and 2 snacks, and everybody's back home. Finally, mentally refreshed. How are injuries looking, by the way? Everybody's looking a lot better in terms of injuries as well. I am so happy that we're back. We've been out for a while. Remember, we went through this location, and this one, and this one, and this one. Now we are finally back home. At this point, what we need to start doing is modifying items, sniping zombies in our location, and eventually, next episode, I want to hit up this hotel. I think we have enough time for a bit more of those, so let's continue doing that. For now, who can modify items good? Michonne. Okay. Michonne, you're going to actually focus on condition items because this will actually upgrade our hardened hats to better condition, so that could be better for our survival. So work on that one. We are going to watch for zombies and report with Maggie, maybe? We're going to snipe zombies with Daryl, and we're going to prepare meals with Glenn. And Rick is going to be idle? That's fine. We'll let him idle for now. Is that right? Yeah, it's fine. Okay. So, I'm going to make some noises right now, but that's okay. We just want to get rid of some of the zombies around our area so they just get the fuck out of here once and for all. Daryl wounded a zombie with a shot to its torso. Michonne is modifying a hard hat. Glenn prepared 2 small meals. Now, here's my question. Oh, my phone's going off again. What is it every time I'm recording this happens? 1 second, guys. I'll be right back. Alrighty, apologies about that. So, let's see here. Preparing meals, Glenn. Do we need any more meals? I imagine we probably would. We have 72 cooking ingredients, 5 small meals, 22 snacks. Well, I guess we really don't need that many meals when we have 22 snacks, but sure. Let's have them just work on that here. Meanwhile, Maggie's going to continue watching reporting, and we'll go forward. Okay, let's do that. Glenn and Michonne's constant bickering is getting everyone down. Maggie, Rick, and Daryl ate 3 snacks. Daryl fatally shot a zombie in the head. Daryl wounded a zombie to its left leg. Another zombie was also wounded. Sun's coming up. It'll be easier to spot zombies. Glenn prepared 2 small meals. Maggie reported that the house is surrounded by a small number of zombies. She added that the noise level at the house is low, which apparently is weird because apparently our gunshots aren't really attracting zombies now. I guess we're probably using a silencer or something. Who knows? Michonne is making good progress in modifications to the hard hat. What weapon are we using, by the way? Can I find that out? Supplies. We are using the scoped bolt-action rifle. That's actually the ideal one because we have a lot of ammunition for that one. Perfect. That is the ideal sniping rifle after all. And Rick is still tinkering around. Let him do that a bit longer. Okay, Maggie ate a stack. Michonne created a reconditioned hard hat. Nice. Daryl fatally shot a zombie in the head. A second zombie was also killed. Daryl wounded a zombie. Michonne is modifying a hard hat. Barricade blocking the room was attacked, but it held firm. Glenn prepared 2 small meals. I think at this point, Glenn, let's have you stop preparing meals. We have quite a few of them now. Let's see about... Man, there's a lot of zombies around here now, huh? Let's have them continue just sniping. Glenn and Rick just have... I don't know, Maggie and Glenn, watch for zombies. Maybe you guys could get along better that way. Michonne is still working on conditioning items. Maybe Daryl's actually not too bad at that. Is there another sniper as good as Daryl? Rick's a 4. He's not a 5. But you know what? Let's have Daryl. Let's have Rick snipe. I'm going to have Daryl and Michonne work on conditioning items so they actually get that done faster. This should work out. Let's go forward. Oh, I have survivors approach this. Another survivor has approached the group. He looks healthy, smart, and knowledgeable, but that's all we know. Maggie and Daryl can't see a reason why he shouldn't join. Rick, Glenn, and Michonne don't want him to join the group. The group is full. If Jim joins, then Rick will leave. I can't get rid of Rick Grimes, dog. I really don't recall Jim from the comic book. I know he's probably part of it more than likely. I just really can't recall it because I haven't read the comic books in quite a while, number 1. And number 2, actually I haven't caught up in the last 3 months or so, so there is that. I'm going to reject this one, because I can't get rid of Rick. Okay. Daryl's modifying a hard hat. The rain is easing up. It'll be easier to move around now. Good. Barricade blocking the living room was attacked. And we refused Jim. Alrighty. So how are we looking over here in zombies? Still kind of, a lot of activity around here still. Hopefully our sniping can take care of it. Rick wounded a zombie with a shot to its torso. A further 3 zombies were also wounded, but not killed. Michonne created a reconditioned hard hat. It is now better to withstanding attacks. Daryl and Glenn's constant bickering is getting everyone down. Michonne could not find any item to modify. Daryl created a reconditioned hard hat. Perfect. So we've actually upgraded our helmets now completely. Alrighty. I think, anyway. So Michonne and Daryl are going to start working now on, I'm going to say probably more assault items. Or do we want sniping or spotting? Searching could be pretty useful as well. Let's do a few more assault ones just in case. Alrighty, and we will continue going forward. Michonne is modifying a bolt-action rifle and Daryl is modifying a submachine gun. Michonne and Maggie's constant bickering is getting everyone down. Rick fatally shot a zombie in the head. A second zombie was also killed. Rick wounded a zombie with a shot to its right leg. Another zombie was also wounded. A barricade block in the living room was attacked, but it held firm. Daryl and Michonne are getting along better after modifying items. Maggie reported that the house is surrounded by a small number of zombies. My lord, we can't get rid of these zombies, huh? Well, we gotta keep going at it then. I'm not going out there and patrolling right now. That seems too dangerous to me. Rick, Maggie, and Daryl ate 3 snacks. Michonne created a recoilless bolt-action rifle. It is now better at assaulting and breaching locations. Daryl created a recoilless submachine gun. It is now better at assaulting and breaching. Rick fatally shot a zombie in the head. Rick blew a zombie's right leg off. A barricade blocking the third bedroom was attacked, but it held firm. Alright, let's go forward again. Michonne is modifying a handgun and Daryl is modifying a baseball bat. Michonne says she's feeling secure in the house. A barricade blocking the room was attacked, but it held firm. Michonne created a recoilless handgun. It is now better at assaulting and breaching locations. Rick fatally shot a zombie in the head. Rick wounded a zombie with a shot to its torso. A further 3 zombies were also wounded, but not killed. Michonne and Rick's constant bickering is getting everyone down. Michonne is modifying a handgun. A barricade blocking the room was attacked. And Daryl has almost finished modifying the baseball bat. Alrighty. I think we should probably start doing some patrols outside. Is this a good idea? I hope so. I definitely hope so. I just feel like we're wasting way too much ammunition now, right? I mean, we still have a lot of it, right? Yeah, we have 150. We started with like 192, I think. So yeah, we still have a lot of it. But let's do a patrol out here. So let's get Glenn and Maggie off of watching for zombies. Can they patrol? Glenn can, along with Michonne. But she's over here doing that, so we're going to have Maggie report. Glenn is going to go out there and do some patrol outside. And see about attacking zombies. You should probably take somebody else with you, though. You know what, Michonne? As much as I want you to finish that, I want him to be safe, so let's go ahead and patrol outside with Michonne and Glenn. Rick and Maggie's constant bickering is getting everyone down. Rick fatally shot a zombie in the head. Daryl created a hardened baseball bat. Maggie reported that there are no zombies outside the house. Nice. She added that the noise level at the house is low. Glenn and Michonne attack a zombie while on patrol. They took care of them using a spiked pair of brass knuckles. They struck down 2 of them. And there's no more zombies back outside. Good to hear. Alrighty, guys, we're going to wrap it up here today. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up. Leave a like to support. It does mean a lot. Next episode, we're going to be going for the hotel finally. And that should be pretty fun because I have a pretty good idea for it. I will catch you next time.